is founded on the bold idea that people can enter an ecosystem and actually improve it. Our second neighborhood, Agua Viva, will dramatically demonstrate this principle with the beauty and balance of its diverse waterways.
With the aid of the most advanced thinkers about sustainable development in the world, we are building a series of canals and a series of estuaries throughout the neighborhood. And we're looking at the ways that human beings can now contribute to that area so it gets back into a cycle of regenerating itself and creating more biodiversity and more biomass and more habitat for all of the other plants and animals, as well as being a wonderful place for human beings to live. Laid out behind me are the canals of Puerto Escondido. These estuaries were built 25 years ago, and then they ran into financial and legal problems, so they are inside a harbor and completely dead-ended. And there's no mechanical assistance to the water here. You can still see the walls are covered with the shells of mollusks of different kinds, that the water is alive with sea life, that the water is actually very clear and clean. And that's because of the tidal action. I'm out here with Ed Tate, who's the Director of Operations at Loreto Bay. Ed and I have been working together for 20 years, and it's been his job to fulfill on the promises that I've been making.
What you see here is 25 years old, and we have techniques and machinery, equipment that have been developed to do this kind of work over the last 25 years that'll make it a lot easier than what it was here when they did this. But what you see here is proof that it can be done, and it can be done right here, and it can be done with the Mexican contractors and the Mexican people, and that's what we'll do.
This actually is very alive and very active and very clean, and it makes a beautiful edge for housing to come up to, and people will have their kayaks and tied up at the water's edge, and really will build a sense of community by bringing people out to enjoy the experience. I hope you're catching the fish that are jumping in the background. Then we have a whole separate part, which is the estuary, with the more natural edge, which is full of mangrove islands and supports an even greater variety of plant and animal life.
It's really about keeping life in balance. An estuary in balance is a thing of beauty. The wonderful thing about being here in the evening next to the water by the estuaries is you can really see the life that's in the system. There's a variety of fish, bird life is, poised along the edge, beautiful white egrets. And